come to the garden. Okay, I should start slowing down. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
The craft of crochet is an integral part of Goa's material culture. Practiced by women across the state, the craft has taken on new forms in the contemporary market.
Crochet came into Goa by the Portuguese, where these nuns of Santa Monica brought it and taught it to the Goan girls. And the significance of dowry is not only money, but it was more of art that the girl brought into the home. Like it would be crochet and hand embroidery, more of crochet because it was intricate, and it shows the capability, the creativity, the art of weaving things. So it a myth or a legend which says that this was taught to the girls by the mothers, so it came from generation to generation. And when you exhibited this for your trousseau, you exhibit your skills of creating creativity, as also what is that, bringing the family together.
A range of tools are used to make the diverse products of the crochet craft.
Different tools, of course, would be a wide variety of needles, right from small to big. There are other items that you can use for crochet. There used to be a U-pin. There's something called a U-pin. There is a shuttle to do tatting. Now for jewelry, you need nose pliers, you need jump rings, you need hooks. So all that collection, that's basic collection that is required.
The skill is such that it was largely utilized for domestic purposes. The market for crochet products is still not out there as such for various reasons. The main reasons are the age group which is primarily working on the intricate crochet. They are not able to produce it in large numbers, and they make it more or less for people they are associated with, whether they are their neighbors or their own friends and family, or if somebody knows them, they just make products.
It has a huge competition from the mass-produced products that are available in the market, which are cheap and maybe very affordable. The younger generation is not keen to learn crochet, as it used to happen some years back when maybe crochet was taught in schools in Goa. It was introduced at a very young age, and it was a part of the sort of a learning culture there. So that is not happening now.
The Ustad scheme is a central sector scheme of the Ministry of Minority Affairs, which was launched in 2015-16. And Ustad stands for upgrading the skills and training in traditional arts and crafts for development. The National Institute of Design has been a knowledge partner of the scheme since it was launched. So one of the aims of the scheme is to be as inclusive as possible within the community, and for this we have been including women as part of the workshops that are conducted in the field, and also bringing women to the workshop that is conducted in NID, and we've seen that for some women it's the first time that they've been away from their home, their home state, or even their village in some cases.
First workshop focused primarily on quality, detailing, introducing a design process, maybe giving more understanding about the market, and also an exposure to what other practitioners are doing, what new products are being developed in crochet.
जैसे पहला वर्कशॉप हुआ NID का गोवा में, तो एकदम अमेजिंग था, ताकि ज्वेलरी बनाना, थ्रेड का बॉल बनाना, टॉय बनाना, कुछ वॉच बनाना, जूता बनाना, एकदम मुझे कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ये क्रोशा में होते हैं.
I think artisans of all age groups, they are open to experimentation, irrespective of their age groups. The ones which are slightly older, they are much well versed with the technique. They are able to work the yarn faster, but there is not much of a difference because it's an average age group that we are working with, and they all come with different set of skills, techniques. They all have particular type of product category or a particular type of technique, such as Irish crochet or filet work, that they have an expertise in. So they all carry these certain, skill sets which are unique to them.
The second workshop, conducted at the NID Ahmedabad campus, focused on the revival of traditional crochet techniques and developing contemporary lifestyle products using materials like jute yarn, acrylic yarn, raffia, etc. Artisans also interacted with several students and designers during the workshop.
We've never worked with resin, we've never worked with dyes. Now we are going to work with bamboo. So it's something we couldn't have thought about using crochet in this. It's something very new to us, because we've seen resin, we have seen tie and dye in material, but we've never thought that it could be put into, we could have used it for crochet. The resin, the outcome of crochet with resin came out really beautiful, par excellence, we never thought it would be, the result, the outcome would be so beautiful. And now we've seen with tie and dye also, with the dyeing process, and we've learned the procedure because we had good resource persons who have actually made us work with it, and we have seen the results.
लेकिन जैसे NID का वर्कशॉप हुआ और वो पेपर में आया, सबके फ़ोन के माध्यम से इधर उधर सबको दिखाई दिया, तो जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं कॉलेज के, वो डायरेक्ट कॉल करके इंटरेक्ट हो गए. तो आगे जाकर वो भी जो युवा है, यंगस्टर्स हैं, वो भी इसमें हिस्सा लेंगे. अभी हमारी जो मैडम है विजया देवी राणे, उसने अभी जैसे कि हमारा वर्कशॉप फिनिश हुआ, उसने बोला है कि जो हम लोग वर्कशॉप से सीखे हैं वो सबको गोवा में और एक वर्कशॉप देंगे, ताकि जिनको ये काम नहीं आता उन सबको सिखाएंगे.
After coming to this workshop, I have learnt a lot. Like, I thought I could design a jewelry according to the taste of the customer. We have come to know a lot of things, how to market our product, how do we go about, how much of labor, how do you take the product, the cost of the material, then how much of time, the labor that goes in, and then your creativity, which we were never putting it into, we were never thinking about our creativity.
So let's not make like a huge thing about brands. You have your name, your brand name, and you sell under that brand name. You have good quality in your work, you have some at regular interval you provide some new things to your audience. Yeah, you experiment, and that itself is a good brand to start with.
The workshops introduced the artisans to a new range of techniques that were used to develop several products such as garments, lightings, home furnishings and decor, jewellery, bags, and many others. These experiences instilled a newfound creativity amongst the participants and became an enriching two-way exchange between the artisan and the design community.